Hello, everybody. It is Kate from Kate's World Travel, and I am so excited to tell you about our group trip to southern Italy. This is going to be a stunning trip with beautiful landscapes, hopefully, fingers crossed, beautiful weather, seeing the coast. And there's going to be such amazing things to taste along the way. Because you're in Italy, you're going to have to taste amazing food. So let me go ahead. I will share my screen so that you can see this amazing trip that I'm going to share with you. So this is a 9-day land tour called Hidden Treasures of Southern Italy. It is September 30th to October 8th. The price is super reasonable, I think. It's only $2,669 per person, double occupancy for land only. But you are going to see the Apulia region, the Amalfi Coast region. There's going to be lots of history, picturesque landscapes, and a relaxed pace of life in this area. And you're going to be able to enjoy Sorrento and its lemons, and then also see some ancient caves as well. Taste some wonderful local produce, see conical houses, which are very unique to the area, see ancient ruins, and enjoy a special wine tasting. It's full of a lot of amazing things all packed in one trip. So if you've always wanted to visit the southern area of Italy, this would be the perfect time to do it. So some exclusive things for just our group. You get at least 3 group planning sessions to get you ready for the trip, and at least one one-on-one planning session with expert advice. A personalized itinerary with all your trip information, important tips, and a packing list. And that will also be not only on a website, but on an app on your phone, so it's easily accessible and you can show it to all your friends and tell them about the amazing trip that you're going on. You'll have access to a private Facebook group, so you'll get to meet all the amazing people who are going on this trip. So I think that's one of the best parts about group trips is meeting everybody and becoming friends, and just love the camaraderie there. Now, once we reach, at least 20 travelers, and this will also be escorted by Kate's World Travel. I know so many people are interested in this tour, so I don't think that we'd have an issue getting up to 20 travelers. In fact, we had, I think, possibly 160 people interested in this tour. So here's the map of it. You can see we started in Naples, and then we head east to Bari, Lecce. We also visit the Castellana Grotte. We head to Paestum, and then Sorrento as well, and we end in Sorrento. Oh my goodness, you're gonna love Sorrento. All right, so unless you're extending, you're gonna leave September 29th from the US. I am going to recommend that you extend at least one day. The reason why is because in this area right here is an island called Capri. It's Capri. In the US, they call it Capri. Over in Italy, they call it Capri. It is breathtaking. It is this gorgeous, gorgeous island. There's lots to see and do there. There's a blue grotto. So if there were any trip to extend, I would extend a day in Naples because you can take a ferry from Naples over there. But on September 30th is when the land tour does officially start. And we're going to have a welcome dinner at the hotel. We're going to get to be able to meet everybody. On October 1st, we're going to have a guided sightseeing of Plaza Real. And we're going to be able to visit Naples. Naples is really neat. It's very famous for its pizza, and then also Mount Vesuvius is not too far away. If the weather's nice, you should be able to see it. And there's a promenade there where you'll enjoy walking along the promenade beside the Bay of Naples. Okay, so now we're going to head east, and we're going to go to Castel del Monte and Bari. And so after we see the castle, then we're going to go on to Bari and have some free time to explore in the late afternoon and evening. And this is in Puglia. And then on October 3rd in Bari, we're going to have a guided walking tour, including the Old Town, St. Nicholas Church, and a local focaccia tasting. Who doesn't love focaccia? And then we're going to go and visit free time and browse to a neighboring city, Astuni. And then we are going to be able to enjoy the classical focaccia and bari. Like we said, it's a soft potato-based dough with crispy edges topped with ripe tomatoes, oregano, olive oil, and olives. The next day on October 4th, we're going to head to Lecce and we're going to do a guided walking tour there. It is absolutely stunning. And the tour is going to include the Duomo and the Santa Croce Basilica. We're going to taste a local pastry. I love tasting the local food on these trips, and try an almond coffee, which sounds lovely. We're going to have some free time in a neighboring town, Otranto, and we are going to then head back to Lecce for the evening. The next day, I think, is really, really neat. We're going to visit these conical roof huts, which are very unique to the area, and we're going to have a guided walking tour of the area, which is really nice. Then we're going to head to Castellana Grotte, where it is this grotto, a big cave, and it has lots of geological formations. But then also we're going to visit and try the wine and olive oil in the area. And we're going to have a dinner at a charming local farmhouse, which will be really, really lovely. I love doing that local type stuff. Having dinner at a farmhouse is just really, really nice. The next day, we are going to take a guided visit to an archaeological site, which is really neat. It has Greek and Roman architecture, and it's home to 3 Greek temples and some burial paintings from the 5th century BC. So that'll be really neat to see. And we're also going to marvel at this UNESCO World Heritage Site. It's considered one of the most beautiful archaeological sites in Italy. And then on October 7th, we are going to head to Sorrento. Sorrento is one of my definitely in my top 3 favorite, small cities, towns in Europe. It is known for its coast right there. You can see a lot of, there's hotels right on the cliffs here, and you have to actually go down to the lower level for the ferries. But it's known for its lemons. There's lemon groves there, and there's over 100 different types of lemon, and they're all used for different purposes. And I think you're really going to enjoy it. It has also a pedestrian-only walking area too, which is just lovely to walk and see the shops and the restaurants. I also had the most amazing bufala de mozzarella I've ever had here, so I'll definitely be telling you, where that's at. But it'll be a lovely, lovely, lovely time in Sorrento. And then on October 8th, we would sadly have to leave and go home. We'll be flying out from Naples. So the price is super reasonable. It's $2,699 per person, double occupancy. And when you think about all the things we're going to see and everything that's included, it's a really great price. Single supplement is just $480 extra, and you can have your own room. The additional costs would be flights, trip protection. Now, trip protection is based off of cost with Globus, so you'll see that for land only at the price that it is, because it's less than $3,000, the trip protection is $289. If you add flights to that, we're going to get into the $359 category, just an FYI. And the pre-tour, you'll see that for 2 people, double occupancy, it's really reasonably priced. It's only $234 in Naples. So I highly recommend that you stay a night or 2. You could also do 2 nights in Naples pre, so that you can visit the island of Capri. And then the deposit is non-refundable. In order to book it, I know so many people are interested in this tour, so I highly recommend that you do book this early. So what I'm going to do is you're going to hit book now. You're going to select the number of travelers that you want going, and then it's going to price it accordingly. And then what you can do is you can also then add that trip protection, which with the for 2 people, when we add in those flights, it's going to be that $359 per person. And then you can also see if you want to add pre-nights, you can see what it is for 2 people versus 1 person. And then you can select the things that you need. Again, highly recommend doing the pre-night. If you want more than 1 pre-night, let me know and we can add that on as well. Actually, I guess you could add it from here, because you could say 2 right here. We could do 2 pre-nights. So I think that's a really, really great option. And then it's just going to be an amazing, amazing itinerary that I can't wait for you to guys to go on. Southern Italy is really, really special. And we're going to be visiting some areas that would be really difficult to visit on your own. And so I think going with the tour and being able to see all these different spots is really special. Going to the Amalfi Coast, going to Puglia, it's definitely going to be a trip that you never forget. So I'm excited for you to go on it. I cannot wait. And you're going to be going with an amazing, amazing group of people that are going to be fun, positive, and you're just going to have such a wonderful time. So thanks for listening. If you have any questions, remember, all you have to do is click on that consultation link on the website and we can set up a time to chat, phone call, or we can do a Google Meet, and I can answer any questions that you have. I'm happy to do that. All right. Thanks so much for listening. I hope you can go on the trip.